talking numbers you wouldn't believe. What up? Fluncy on them stages with nothing but the greatest. And even if he solo, that is a valid statement. 10,000 hours, crazy how we hustle. Top 10, top 5, all off the muscle. Bring it home. Battery pack, gas pedal to the floor. Tell me this, what's the go without his horn?
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems with the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line. 18-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He had 6 grabs in the opener. First one of this game yields a first down. Off the play fake, Hurts, moving left, looking for the home run ball, deep downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He had 5 catches in the opener last week as his first here in week 2. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Tony Adams there on the stop.
Down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
When the Eagles drafted Makai Lemon, I think we all saw the writing on the wall. Could he be A.J. Brown's replacement? Now, he's a very different player, but what they share is that dynamic elite route running, that run after catch ability. So I think if this plays out the way they hoped, I think the Eagles got themselves a good one.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Quick completion to start things out, and their first drive begins with a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one caught is Chinwe DK. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and a yard. Here's a run with their tight end. 17 yards on that play. First down for Tennessee.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, here's Pollard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips in that stack.
Out of the gun, Ward. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gain of 7.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. now it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Loose inside the 30.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head. So that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
The
Philadelphia.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chimdike. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96
Joey
yards.
Slye lining up for the
Touchdown,
Poindexters.
Tennessee. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Rolling right, he's going to keep it himself. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagles first down.
A run with Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
Down by Kevin Winston. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 45.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Defense all over that one. He'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
3rd and 6. To throw, Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Braden Mann to punch it away for the Eagles. Back deep for Tennessee, Chimdike. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And it'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
1st and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
You know, Mike, I think it's easy to forget, and I think we need to give Tony Pollard just a little bit more credit and recognition. I mean, last year, over 1,000 yards rushing, the 4th straight season, and I think he gets overshadowed by some of the big backs around the league. And you know, not the flashiest guy, but, man, he's good.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Khalil Mulling. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Back to throw is Ward. That's to the converted linebacker, Jaron Kenny. A pickup there of 13. First down for Tennessee.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Levis to throw it here on first down. He finds Kanak.
Levis's pass complete to Jaron Kanak. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing again is Ward. Forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Arnold Ebiketie. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Second and 7. Throwing is Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. There's Kanak with the catch. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
handoff, the tight end in the running game. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
Up. On third down, good for 26 yards. Here's first and 10.
41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
All right, so anytime
9.
you're facing the blitz, the
At
best thing
40-yard
you can
line.
do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss.
Jordan
Brings up
Davis.
third down.
He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it's a sack. Jalen Carter. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long.
In punt formation for Tennessee.
No problem there in the rain as this kick is away. That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 31, here is second and 6. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 28, Eagles 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Hurts now. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And a nice play here by Devontae Smith, who really walks into a different role in this Philadelphia offense, Mike. I mean, you think for the most part of his career, he's kind of played that second option to A.J. Brown. He was the deep route runner. They moved him into the slot. But now with A.J. Brown in New England, he finds himself as the true number 1 in this newly designed passing game with the Eagles.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Comes to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mekhi Lemon. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Big trade news just coming across the wires. 2 teams hoping to strengthen their individual situations.
just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Nashville. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one.
Nice run there by Saquon. And you know, it's kind of funny, Mike. He might be the only player in the league that when they rush for over 1,100 yards, people like to call it a down year. It's only because of the standard that he has set. Last season doesn't necessarily live up to the historic 2024 season, but there's no doubt he's still one of the best players in football.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. And in motion is Brown. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, he's got him in here, and that's Lemons. He had 5 catches in the opener last week as his first here in week 2.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
On 2nd down, Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the Eagles ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Hurts again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through.
And he's in. Makai Lemon. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw right away is Ward. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Third and 2. Ward picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Barkley. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Elliott on now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon.
Throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. straight ahead with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Well, after a bit of a reprieve, the rain has returned. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Yeah! Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 21, Titans nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Now they pitch it to Pollard. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Singleton. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
Nice grab here from Robinson, signed with Tennessee after spending the first 4 seasons of his career as a Giant. He's coming off his first 1,000-yard campaign, and he was signed to be one of the Titans' top targets.
This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the ground, it's Pollard. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Pollard.
Pollard, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jordan Davis. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Ward. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
16 yards.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And an Eagle first down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. On play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
From the gun on third down, Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titan first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Ward. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in.
Big trade news just coming across the wires. Two teams hoping to strengthen their individual situations.
get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya le... Un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gustan mucho las Gabriela, las Patricia, las Nicole, la Sofía. Mi primera novia en Kinder María y mi primer amor se llamaba Talía. Tengo una colombiana que me escribe todos los días y una mexicana que ni yo sabía. Otra en San Antonio que me quiere todavía y las de PR que toditas son mías. Una dominicana que juega bombón, uva bombón. La de Barcelona que vino en avión y dice que mi dejo que jueguen con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con todas por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invitación, muchacho, deja eso. Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo una, mañana otra.